Hey, my name's Jared from piratechipgames, and this is a little game I made back in March and released in April of 2020 called the Goodest Boy. And you play as a little white puppy, and you bring a ball back to your owner, and there's some grass, and a bench, and a fountain, and it's all happy and hunky-dory. And if you haven't played it, I'd recommend go playing it now because this is just going to be a full playthrough of my game. So you're going through the woods, you see an owl, you see some birds. Oh, by the way, these birds were actually very broken for a little bit. They were actually running on the frame rate speed, so if you had a fast computer, they would just be zooming at the speed of sound. Since this game's been out for so long, I figured I'd show, if you go up there, there's a little secret that kind of tells you where an Easter egg might be, although it's not very, telling because I don't think very many people found it. A few people did, which I thought was pretty cool. That sequence with the squirrel, I remember took forever. I feel like that took me a long time to get working because I'm an absolute noob when it comes to programming. So all of the music came from this royalty-free package of music that we bought from Humble Bundle or something because they had some pretty good adventure audio, and then all the sound effects were just scrounged from a bunch of different free sound websites and then edited together. Oh, and there's the secret crown. Hooray, we found it. We got a lot of comments on this section saying that people were struggling really bad on it, and we couldn't figure out why, because it's kind of just a little, you just wait at each step and then jump to the next one, and it kind of can be puzzling since you don't know where to jump. But we found out that was also broken and running on frame dependency, so these things were jutting in and out at an insane, impossible speed. We got another comment on this section that some guy could not make these jumps, and I don't know what to tell him. I'm sorry. I can't make him better at jumping. My bad. I'm sure the controls were crap. Who knows? Whatever. Same with the lava rising. God, I'm so glad we released that little fix thing because a lot of this was completely broken because it was based on the frame rate. Ugh! Rookie mistake, man. I can't believe I did that. I think when I was recording this, I died 3 times in this part, which is just unacceptable, but it does kind of show that this is definitely the hardest section of the game, and I can see why people struggled because it is random. Oh well. At least you get to look at the creepy owl in the fog. Oh, that's another thing. I don't know if anybody noticed, but I hid the owl. This is something I bet nobody freaking noticed this, but after you get the ball and come back, I hid the owl everywhere. I mean, come on, that was pretty cool. I like that the music was all lined up. Also, this part's broken. I forgot to delete a box, so you run back and forth past that little box and it will always squeak. My bad. Not a huge worry, so I'm not gonna fix that, but whatever. That's probably the most obvious bug if you find it. And then yeah, that's the game. You get the ball back, you went on that fun little adventure, the owl that tried to kill you kind of became your friend. Not really sure how or why, because he was kind of attacking you and then he saved you 3 levels later. So whatever. And then of course in the background on those concrete slabs is a bunch of graffiti of all of our other games. How fun. Oh yeah, and then I wanted to show that if you replay it after getting the crown, then you can play through the whole thing again, which nobody ever will, with the crown. Hooray! And boom, just like that, the playthrough is done. We've got lots of other games available on our itch.io. I'll put the link in the description, and we'll see you next time.